Should you be pruning your trees right now? It's a question every homeowner asks in the fall. But experts warn that one timing mistake can trick your tree, wasting its energy before a frost. Yet, you've also heard that fall is the perfect time to prevent winter storm damage. So, which is it? Does fall pruning save your tree or weaken it for the winter? The answer depends entirely on when in the fall you prune. Let's break down the science. First, the golden rule for most New Jersey trees. The safest time to prune is during dormancy, from late fall to early spring. What is dormancy? It's like hibernation for trees. Growth stops, and all energy is conserved to survive the cold. This is why pruning in early fall is risky. The tree is still active, and a cut can stimulate fragile new growth. However, once a tree is dormant, it's prime time to remove the 3 Ds: dead, damaged, or diseased branches. Think of it as preparing for winter's assault. Removing weak spots now reduces the risk of limbs snapping under heavy snow. So, late fall is generally good and early fall is bad. But why is timing so vital? It comes down to energy and healing. During the fall, a tree pulls sugars from its leaves, storing that energy in its roots. This is its fuel tank for winter. Prune before dormancy, and the tree wastes fuel trying to heal and push new growth, which is then killed by the first frost. But when you prune a fully dormant tree, its metabolism is slow. By removing dead limbs, you're actually reducing its energy burden. This means the tree enters spring with a healthier structure, ready for a more vigorous burst of growth when temperatures rise. Beyond energy, trimming crowded branches improves air circulation, which helps prevent molds from taking hold during damp winters. Okay, the why is clear. But does this late fall rule apply to every single tree in your yard? For oaks and elms, dormant pruning is highly recommended to avoid attracting pests that carry devastating diseases. But conifers like pines and spruce have different rules. They can be trimmed in late summer or fall to harden new growth. And for summer flowering shrubs, pruning in the fall can actually encourage a much bushier bloom the next season. The lesson here is simple. You have to know your tree. What's right for your maple might not be ideal for your pine. So, if you get the timing right and know the species, you're all set. Right? Not quite. There are still other risks. Even during dormancy, some arborists remain cautious about fall pruning. And in a moment, you'll see why. Because the tree is dormant, its healing process is extremely slow. A pruning cut might stay open for months. That open wound is an invitation for trouble, especially in wet fall weather that allows fungal spores to infect the tree. This risk is highest on unusually warm and humid fall days, creating a perfect breeding ground for disease. We now have a real conflict. Dormant pruning saves energy, but it can leave the tree open to infection. How do you solve this? The solution local professionals use is this. It's not just about when you prune, but what you prune. In late fall, focus only on the 3 Ds. A dead branch can't get infected, and removing a diseased one stops the spread. Remember the risk of slow healing? That's why you must save major structural pruning for late winter or early spring. So the final recommendation is, yes, prune in the fall, but only for maintenance on unhealthy branches after leaves drop. Let's recap the rules. Rule 1. Wait for dormancy. Most leaves should be off the tree before you make a cut. Rule 2. Know your species, as needs differ. Rule 3. In fall, only remove branches that are dead, damaged, or diseased. And Rule 4. For any major structural changes to healthy limbs, always wait until late winter. A wrong cut lasts for years. Pruning is complex. If you have any doubt about the timing, species, or the type of cut, don't risk your tree's health.